I asked her out 5 times. Not once, not twice, 5. And each time, she said no, not with cruelty, not with laughter, just a simple, clean, indifferent no, no hesitation, no confusion, no hope tucked inside the silence. It wasn't dramatic, it wasn't loud. That's what made it worse. Because rejection isn't supposed to be gentle. Not when you're still holding out hope. And I did, every time, until I didn't. That 5th time, something changed. I didn't fight it, didn't beg, didn't ask why not. I just smiled, turned around, and started letting her go. After that, I disappeared. Not literally, I still went to class, still walked the same halls, but I stopped looking at her. I stopped giving her attention like it was oxygen. I walked past her like she was a stranger. Not to be cruel, but because I couldn't afford to care anymore, and I think she noticed. She laughed a little less around me. Her smiles didn't land the same. Maybe it was my silence, or maybe she expected me to come back, but I didn't. That night I deleted her number. No fanfare, no anger, just a quiet decision. And for the first time in a long time, my world got quiet, and I could finally hear myself think again. Funny thing is, the moment you stop chasing someone, they start wondering why you're not running anymore. In class, I was just another face again. She looked at me a few times. I didn't look back. In the library, she watched me help someone else. I smiled at them, the same smile she used to ignore. And in the cafe line, she waved. I didn't see it. Or maybe I did, I just didn't care. That attention I gave so freely now felt expensive. And I wasn't giving out discounts anymore. I poured everything I had into myself. I stopped worrying about who wasn't choosing me, and started choosing me. I worked out, read more, got a better job, cleaned up my room, cleaned up my mind. I got a haircut, bought a real jacket, stopped showing up where I wasn't wanted. I didn't glow up to get her back. I glowed up to get me back. And one day, I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize myself. Not because I changed too much, but because I finally liked who I saw. And then, she messaged me, out of nowhere. Just, "Hey, long time, you look good." I read it twice. I didn't smile, didn't feel that punch in the chest like before. I just read it, and I let the silence sit between us, digitally, this time. The next morning, I sat in a park, birds chirping, cold breeze brushing my face, and I opened her message again. I didn't reply, not out of spite, but because I didn't need to. The version of me she wanted now didn't wait around for someone to change their mind. We met for coffee 2 weeks later. She was nervous. For the first time, she was nervous. She fidgeted with her sleeves, laughed too loud, told me she loved my hair now. I thanked her, politely. She asked if I was seeing anyone. I told her no. She nodded, looked down, and then she said, "I didn't know what I wanted back then." I didn't say anything, just looked at her. And that was enough. We didn't start again. We started over. This time, slowly. We cooked together, shopped at bookstores, sat in silence on rooftops, where the air didn't need to be filled with noise. She learned my story. I learned hers. And somewhere between old wounds and new smiles, something real grew. Not the desperate love I used to chase, but something calmer, softer, real. One evening, we sat on a bench under an orange sky. No words, just the wind, and the space between us that didn't feel like distance anymore. She reached for my hand, slowly, gently, and this time, I didn't pull away, because I wasn't afraid of her leaving again. And she finally looked like she'd stay. We didn't throw a big wedding, just us, and the people who knew how far we'd come. I adjusted her veil, she kissed my forehead, and we promised to never run again. Only walk. Together. People ask me how we ended up together. I just say, she said no, until she didn't, and that makes all the difference. Because love doesn't always start with a yes. Sometimes it starts with goodbye, and comes back when you've already let go.